Da Vinci's Demons is a historical fantasy drama series that presents a fictional account of Leonardo da Vinci's early life. The series was conceived by David S.Goyer and stars Tom Riley in the title role. It was developed and produced in collaboration with BBC Worldwide and was shot in Wales, United Kingdom. The series has been distributed to over 120 countries. The show follows Leonardo as he is implicated in the political schemes of the Medici and Pazzi families and the contrasting relationships with the Catholic Church. These events occur alongside Leonardo's quest to obtain the Book of Leaves as he finds himself entangled with a cult known as the Sons of Mithras. The series premiered in the United States on Starz on April 12, 2013, and its second season premiered on March 22, 2014. The series was renewed for a third season, which premiered on October 24, 2015. On July 23, 2015, Starz announced that the third season would be the show's last. However, Goyer has left it open for a mini-series return. Plot: a heavily fictionalized story based on historical persons. The series explores the early life of Leonardo da Vinci during the Renaissance in Italy. He is an eccentric genius who has struggled to deal with his inner demons and unruly imagination, as he yearns for acceptance from his estranged father. Their sometimes antagonistic relationship results in Leonardo's working for the House of Medici. While doing so, he becomes embroiled in a political scheme to control Florence, as he hunts for a spy who is revealing information to the Catholic Church and the Pazzi family. He also begins an affair with Lucrezia Donati, Lorenzo de' Medici's mistress. The series depicts many of Leonardo's inventions and subsequent works as a military engineer for the Duke of Milan and the Borgias. These events coincide with Leonardo's quest to uncover the Book of Leaves. He is guided by a mystic to unlock the hidden areas of his mind by accessing the Fountain of Memory. As he becomes involved with a mysterious cult known as the Sons of Mithras, they inform him that he has the power not only to see the future but also to shape it. Cast and characters. Principal cast: main Tom Riley as Leonardo da Vinci, Laura Haddock as Lucrezia Donati, Blake Ritson as Count Girolamo Riario, Elliot Cowan as Lorenzo de' Medici, Lara Pulver as Clarice Orsini, James Faulkner as Pope Sixtus IV, Francesco Namp, Alessandro della Rovere, Greg Chillen as Zoroaster da Peretola. Recurring hero Hilmar as Vanessa Moschella, outspoken Florentine barmaid and occasional model for Leonardo. Eros Vlahos as Niccolo Machiavelli, apprentice to Leonardo. David Schofield as Piero da Vinci, notary to Lorenzo and father to Leonardo. Alexander Sadiq as Aslan al-Rahim, the Turk. Tom Bateman as Giuliano de' Medici, brother to Lorenzo. Alan Corduna as Andrea Verrocchio. Michael Elwyn as Gentile Becky. Michael Culkin as Jacopo Pazzi. Nick Dunning as Cardinal Lupo Mercury, curator of the Vatican Secret Archives. Elliot Levy as Francesco Pazzi. Paul Rees as Vlad Tepes. Sean Parks as Solomon Ogbe, the Abyssinian. Vincent Rioter as Duke Federico da Montefeltro. Estelle Daniels as Zeta. Carolina Guerra as Ima, High Priestess of the Children of the Sun. Ian Peary as Captain Nazareno Dragonetti. Raul Trujillo as the Sapa Inca. Kieran Bu as Alfonso, Duke of Calabria. Lee Boardman as Amerigo Vespucci. Matthew Marsh as Ferdinand I of Naples. Ray Fearon as Carlo de' Medici, illegitimate son of Cosimo de' Medici, the magician. Richard Sammel as Hartweg. G.I. Spark as Ippolita Maria Sforza, Duchess of Calabria. Sasha Behar as the seer, Caterina, Leonardo's mother. Akin Ghazi as Bayezid II. Simone Labib as Laura Serrata. Paul Freeman as the architect Asterion, Jude Wright as Andrea da Vinci, David Demir as captain of the Labyrinth, Sabrina Bartlett as Sophia. Guest cast Rosso Hennessy as Commander Quatrone, Paul Westwood as Niccolo Ardinghelli, Faye Johnson as Camilla Pazzi, Abby Hurst as Allegra Pazzi, David Sturzaker as Bernardo Baroncelli, Simon Armstrong as Scarpa, Tom Wu as Quan Shan, Yuan Reese as Councilman da Rossi. Cameos: Hugh Bonneville as Galeazzo Maria Sforza. Casting: Tom Riley was the first actor to be cast in the series, as The Hollywood Reporter announced he had landed the role as Da Vinci. Goyer and managing director Carmine Zalotnik revealed he was cast as he could portray the character with many dimensions that would appeal to a worldwide audience. They later reported that Laura Haddock had been cast in the female lead as Lucrezia Donati. Production: the series has marked the first collaboration between Starz and BBC Worldwide following a new production agreement. The show was created by Goyer, who directed the first 2 episodes and wrote several others along writers such as Scott Gimple, Ryan Nelson and Joe Ahern. Julian Court and Jamie Payne were hired as cinematographers who worked interchangeably with the different directors. Filming for the series took place in the United Kingdom, at Swansea, Neath, Port Talbot and Margam Castle in Wales. A 265,000 square foot studio in Swansea Gate Business Park was also used, and several sets were built to resemble 15th century Florence. Annie Simmons was brought on board as the lead costume designer. Bear McCreary composed the score for the series, and orchestrated the main theme to reflect Leonardo's use of mirror writing. Goyer had a scene in episode 5 depicting a kiss between Leonardo and Jacopo Saltarelli filmed in secret as he feared network interference. Goyer revealed to USA Today at the New York Comic Con that Season 2 would also be set in South America and would feature Machu Picchu and the Inca Empire. Goyer claimed that this was justified by new research that has revealed Chinese and European explorers may have arrived in the New World earlier than was originally believed. Episodes. Reception. Season 1 has received favorable reviews from critics. It holds a 63% approval rating on aggregate review site Rotten Tomatoes, based on 30 collected critic reviews, with an average score of 6.2/10. The site's consensus reads, "Despite its preposterous plotting and lack of historical accuracy, Da Vinci's Demons is energetic, enjoyable escapist television." Quote, "It also holds a Metacritic score of 62 out of 100, based on 27 critics' reviews, indicating generally favorable reviews." Season 2 has also been received well. It holds a 100% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, based on 6 critics' reviews, with an average rating of 7.8/10. Furthermore, it holds a Metacritic score of 69 out of 100, based on 4 critic reviews, indicating generally favorable reviews. Accolades. Da Vinci's Demons received 3 nominations for Outstanding Main Title Design, Outstanding Main Title Theme Music and Outstanding Special Visual Effects at the 65th Primetime Creative Arts Emmy Awards. The series won Main Title Design and Main Title Theme Music, but lost visual effects to the Cinemax series Banshee. Lead actor Tom Riley won Best Actor for his role as Leonardo da Vinci at the 2014 BAFTA Cymru Awards, where the show was also nominated for Best Production Design and Best Costume Design. In Australia, Da Vinci's Demons was rated MA 15+, whereas in New Zealand, it was rated R18 for graphic violence, offensive language and sex scenes. Faithfulness to the historical timeline. While the series maintains fantasy elements throughout, it still works within a historical context. Deviations from the historical timeline are usually done so for dramatic purposes. These liberties include Leonardo's charge and acquittal of sodomy with 3 other men according to Florentine court records, was changed in the series, as he is tried alone for an affair with Jacopo Saltarelli. Certain figures are also featured in place of others to allow for more narrative expansion and character development. This is noted by the inclusion of Cosimo de' Medici and Vlad the Impaler among several others. Sexuality of Leonardo. There is widespread belief that Leonardo was primarily, if not exclusively, sexually attracted to and involved with men. Goyer acknowledged this and said that the show would not shy away from the subject. Riley cited that because the speculation exists, it is something that should be honored. His possible sexual interest in men is addressed in detail in episode 5 of season 1 when he is tried for sodomy. Leonardo describes his sexual relationship with men as a curiosity, as he states, "No one defines me." In a later interview with the gay interest website The Backlit, Riley expressed his hope that the episode addressed concerns about the show's depiction of Leonardo's sexuality in a way that is satisfactory and respectful to any historical beliefs. Many reacted with anger at what they deemed to be the straight-washing of a historical figure. Home media.